has been a dream of mine to build some sort of mythical build in Bloxburg, but they just require so much time. So instead of building something mythical, I decided why not make a tutorial about how to incorporate different... Okay, let's retry that. So I thought why not build something that doesn't require as much time, and I'll also show you guys how I built these magical lakes like this one and the blue lake here, because I was searching on YouTube for a tutorial and there was no tutorials at all to help us out. So I thought this would be perfect to show you guys. And then we also have the orange lake over here. This one's quite different because we have like these sort of things going over it. And I did record me building this whole mythical land, but it was a rough time, so it didn't work out. Now the question is, do I bulldoze this plot or keep it for now? And I would say it's time to bulldoze. So to build the actual lake, choose any pool size. So you can pick like the biggest pool, or you can pick like the smallest pool. I actually did it with the smallest pools. We can't actually change the color of the water.
1 minute later.
Wait, we can? You joking? So we can color this like a really bright color. So I'm gonna do it this color, and that's kind of giving like a yellow tint. And now I'm gonna get a basic shape because we still have the blue tint inside the water. So using a basic shape, I'm gonna get the most transparent one and then resize this so that it's roughly the size of the pool. And I'll color that the same color, but I'm going to make it a little bit darker. So for this, you do need the transform tool game pass. It basically gives off like this hint of yellow in there. And you could also just use this cube instead, and it's kind of like going over the water, so it gives off like this disco sort of effect. And then I'm going to get the lights, and I'm going to use this light box and color it like orange basically, and place this all inside the water until it gives off an orange glow. And then we can just move this all the way down so you can't see the cubes in there anymore. And that is literally it. We've got like a weird sort of red tint in there. And then what I would do is I would use dirt piles to cover up the edges because they're really harsh. You guys get the idea. You can literally do this for any color. So we're gonna try it now again without the basic shapes. This time we'll try it with a different color. So maybe we want to make a green pool, and this time I'm not going to add any sort of basic shape in there. The basic shape is going to be right at the bottom. So before it was halfway through the pool, but this time it's only going to be like, it's going to be right at the bottom. And before I send it down, I'm going to add my light bulbs on top of it, and obviously we're going to color these like green. So I kind of want like a dark sort of green. I just add them randomly, but I feel like we need a lot more in the middle too. And then I'm just going to send this down into the pool so that we can make our green water. And just like that, we've hidden the basic shape and we also have green water. So I feel like this version does look better compared to the other one. And here's what it looks like on highest graphics. So this is what it looks like on the highest graphics, and you can still see that pool sort of texture in there. And it also doesn't give off like a very harsh green light, so your whole body isn't being tinted green. I think if you went in there, they probably would. It's actually not too bad in here either. I hope that tutorial was effective, because it took me a while to actually figure it out, and it's probably not perfect, but then again, it is a learning process. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.